I lost 33 pounds in just a few weeks, and it was actually enjoyable. I call it my fat burning water, and I sip it every morning.
I couldn't believe it at first, but this 7-second water ritual helped me drop 27 pounds. I feel much better, and I keep on losing weight. I do it every day as soon as I wake up, and it is so easy.
I'm down about 35 pounds, and I feel a whole lot better. I wish I'd known about this years ago, and I am shocked more people don't know about this water ritual in the US.
I dropped 55 pounds and I've stayed slim ever since. I love this water ritual and I have more energy than I ever did before.
No diet has ever worked for me, but this Japanese water method was completely different. Not only did I lose 43 pounds, but I've kept it off ever since without any effort. I'd never expected this at my age.
You'll be blown away when you see this fat melting solution yourself. It comes from deep in the Japanese mountains, and it's been completely unknown until now. You may feel skeptical. Maybe you think you'd know about this if it was so good. I completely understand because that was exactly how I felt.
Then I saw the rock-solid scientific research by Harvard Medical School, Johns Hopkins, Tufts University, and others, which proves why this fat-burning water is so powerful. I tried it myself and watched it dissolve fat from all over my body and go on to do the same for 194,984 others, who lost an average of 26.4 pounds. This unusual fat-burning water has never been reported in the US media, yet it dissolved every last inch of our unwanted fat after our doctor told us we were finished and would need side effect-filled medication for life. And even if you tried and failed for years with diets and workouts, this ancient Japanese water ritual will transform your entire life too. Your new lightning-fast metabolism will be burning up everything you eat and more, even pizza, pasta, burgers, donuts, and ice cream.
You may think you've seen it all before, but I promise you, this time, it's different. It's brand new and scientifically proven. It's so new, the scientific proof hasn't been reported by the US media yet, even if it's a huge breakthrough in Japan.
Listen closely, because you'll be speechless in a moment to see the dirty truth they're trying to hide about the dangers of new injectable weight loss drugs and how Big Pharma stole the formula from deep in the Japanese Alps. I'll also reveal the dangers the diet industry is trying to hide from you and how their methods are secretly causing long-term weight gain in millions. But the good news is, you'll see how this amazing 7-second water ritual erases the root cause of belly fat and dissolves the most stubborn, thick fat from all over your body. It doesn't matter if you're 35, 55, or 75 years old, if you're a man or a woman, or how out of shape you are. What matters is, it works. So if you're tired of the failed diets, outdated advice, and of weight loss products, remember one thing, it's not your fault.
Stick around for 3 minutes to see more amazing things that happen when you try this fat-burning water yourself. I'll show you how to make it as well as the science behind it, revealed to me by a whistleblowing maverick doctor from overseas. Are you ready?
We don't have much time. The weight loss pharmaceutical complex are aiming their lawyers right now so they can issue me more legal threats. This short video could be removed at any moment, so watch until the best part at the end.
Before I show you how this fat-burning water melted 59 pounds and saved my life, I should introduce myself. My name is Christopher Albright. I live with my wife Amy and our 3 amazing kids outside Athens, Georgia. Our story is a familiar one. We met at high school, fell in love, and got married in our 20s, and soon had our wonderful kids.
I trained as a combat medic. It was my dream job, helping the people who risk their lives every day so we can sleep safely at night. But when I was 34, I tore my knee and had to take a desk job in medical safety. That was when the weight started piling on fast. I gained 30, 40, 50, then nearly 60 pounds on my belly, back, neck, and face. It was embarrassing, especially as I used to have a lean, athletic body my wife was proud of. Folks I hadn't seen for a while would do double takes at me, and some would gawk at my belly fat in shock. People would stare at me when I ate at our local Mexican restaurant. My clothes stopped fitting and new clothes looked like garbage on me. I got overlooked on promotions at work. I started snoring every night and got terrible back pain. My doctor got mad at me about my heart stress and erratic blood sugar. He wanted me on medication for life. All the while, Amy was gaining weight too. She used to be slim, sexy, and proud of her body. But after 3 kids, she wasn't the same and her old tricks didn't work anymore. She gained 20, 30, then 45 pounds of fat. She hated her clothes and feeling invisible, like nobody noticed her anymore. She got frustrated. Her jeans made her butt look big and she missed how her body used to be. You need to get your blood pressure and blood sugar under control or it's a lifetime of heart problems and medication, Dr. Sanders warned us. He told us to try diet and exercise.
If you've ever been given this advice, you know how ridiculous it is. You go on a diet, you lose weight, then you gain it all back and more. You try again and the same thing happens over and over. You feel guilty, like it's all your fault.
We didn't know any better, so we tried keto, paleo, low fat, low carb, fasting, and detox. We did Weight Watchers, Nutrisystem, Jenny Craig. We lost a few pounds, but the weight piled back on if we ate pizza just once. We did workouts too, but after 2 months, we lost no weight whatsoever, and we had stabbing knee pains. We did exactly as doctors told us, and now we were fatter than ever before. So believe me, I know how it feels to be frustrated about your weight. I get it. Heck, we even stopped date nights because Amy couldn't stand the way she looked. She turned off the lights at night to hide her fat. We never made love, and it seemed all we talked about was our problems. I loved my wife no matter what, but our intimate life had become non-existent. We were so close to separation. I found our youngest Lucas crying on his own one day. You never smile or laugh anymore, and it makes me sad, Daddy, he cried.
It was a knife through my heart. I was failing my family. My doctor was recommending weight loss injections. They cost a fortune, but I was desperate enough to try anything, so I gave it a shot. Days later, our worst nightmare came true at our daughter's 8th birthday party.
It was a beautiful summer day, and there were plenty of kids, relatives, and parents who'd come to enjoy the party, but I felt sick just looking at a hot dog. Then suddenly, I collapsed, vomiting on the floor in front of all of our guests. Kids were screaming, adults were in shock. Thank God my military buddy Pete was there. He put me in recovery position and called 911. I'd suffered stomach paralysis and bowel obstruction, which caused me to collapse, vomiting, and pass out. I found out later these are known side effects of those nasty weight loss injections. Other side effects are diarrhea, nausea, blurred vision, kidney failure, gallstones, and stomach paralysis. I felt lucky to be alive. Maybe God had other plans for me. But when I woke up with tubes and drips in the hospital, I was flooded with guilt and shame. What kind of man was I? What kind of example to my kids? I'm praying to Jesus for you, Daddy, my boy Lucas told me bravely. I know he will save you, Daddy. I know it. I couldn't hide the tears in my eyes. I was lying there helpless and fat as a whale.
I was furious at myself for believing the doctors in the weight loss industry. Their fake diets, meals, and injections had done nothing but get our hopes up while we got fatter and sicker each year. What Dr. Jeffries told me next shocked me to my core.
You're clinging on with your fingertips now, Christopher, but unless you lose 50 pounds of fat, next time, you won't be so lucky.
It hit me like a ton of bricks. This was no joke. It scared the heck out of me, but now I'm kind of glad for it, because it made me determined to win, to beat this thing.
That day, I hugged Amy like I never had before. As she cried, I cried. I told her I love her forever. I told her we'd fight like we'd never fought before, and we'd never, ever give up. Deep down, I felt something was going to happen, and I was right, because soon, this brush with death would lead to the incredible fat-burning discovery I'm going to tell you about right now. That month, I headed to Asia for work. My first stop was Tokyo, Japan, where we attended conferences about medical research and the future of obesity drugs. It was standard stuff, but 2 days before leaving, one doctor gave the most interesting talk I'd ever seen. His name was Dr. Hiroshi, and he'd won many awards in Japan for helping the Japanese become the slimmest, longest living, and healthiest people on the planet. Obesity in Japan is 10 times lower than in the US. The average Japanese woman weighs a mind-blowing average 42 pounds less. They live on average an astonishing 10 years longer than Americans. That's amazing. But in the alpine region of Nagano, people live even longer than the rest of Japan. Nagano men and women have the longest life expectancy in the world, and almost nobody is overweight. Japan sees Nagano as the best model for optimal health that could exist anywhere, and it was all down to a fat-burning herbal water people over 35 would drink each morning. Dr. Hiroshi explained how this ancient herbal water had been used for centuries, and for years, nobody understood why it was so powerful. But recently, a little-known study by International Journal of Obesity revealed how it helped people burn fat around the clock, all thanks to one key ingredient. Since the truth came out, pharmaceutical giants have been trying to copy the formula to sell it to Americans, he said. They'll change the formula a little, patent the medication, and mark up the price to flog it to overweight men and women. That's how they charge $1,300 a month for their treatments and make a fortune in profits. I looked around me and noticed some big pharma executives shifting uncomfortably in their seats. I had to speak to Dr. Hiroshi and find out more. I searched for 30 minutes before I finally found him sitting outside the hotel cafe. I told him about my weight struggles, our marriage problems, and how I woke up in the ER after taking weight loss injections. Please help us, I told him. I'm at the end of my rope. Dr. Hiroshi looked at me carefully, then smiled. The truth is, Christopher, the real solution for obesity is well known in Japan, he said, but it's been hidden from the American public. Visit Nagano tomorrow and I'll show you what it is. Was this really true? I researched Nagano that night and found medical journals reporting that Nagano's the longest living region in the world. Nagano people have the lowest rates of heart disease, stroke, erratic blood pressure. Obesity is so rare, most people don't have a word for it. We all know Japan is the slimmest country in the world, where women are on average 42 pounds lighter and live 10 years longer. But Nagano's the slimmest, longest living region in Japan. This was incredible stuff. So early that morning, I was on the train to Nagano. As Dr. Hiroshi showed me the sights, I admired the beautiful buildings, the stunning mountains, and deep blue lakes. Women looked young, slender, and beautiful. Men of all ages were lean, strong, and sharp. Nobody had belly fat like you see in Western countries. As we enjoyed our delicious lunch, I noticed the restaurants and cafes were full of people enjoying ramen noodles, fried chicken, and rice. They were scarfing down huge plates of carbs and fried food. Then, Japanese ice cream for dessert, even drinking beer. Everyone looked slim, young, and toned. there's not one overweight person in the city, yet they're eating carbs and ice cream every day, I told Dr. Hiroshi. Whatever you're doing here, we desperately need it in America too. What he said next completely blew my mind, and it will yours too. So pay close attention to this part because it's exactly what you need. I'll show you how to use the Nagano drink to burn off all the fat you want, he said. But first, you need to know the truth about belly fat and the obesity epidemic. If you're overweight, it's not because you're weak or lazy. It's not because you hate working out, you eat too much carbs or sugar, bad genetics, or anything else they tell you. Americans diet more than any other country, yet they're still the most obese in the Western world. Americans exercise more than any other nation on the planet, yet they're still the most overweight. Americans eat less carbs, fat, and sugar than 10 years ago, yet US obesity rates are still shooting up faster than ever. Why? It's because diets and health foods are making the obesity crisis worse, not better. Diets slow your metabolism to a crawl because your body switches to survival mode. This was important to our ancestors because it helped them hang on to their body fat to use as energy during times of famine or scarcity. But being stuck in survival mode causes long-term weight gain. As studies from UCLA prove, diets have a 95% failure rate, or 99% according to other studies. Up to 83% of dieters end up heavier than before they started their diet. What's crazy is they're pushing the very methods that cause long-term weight gain. So no wonder America is the most obese country in the Western world. If you think that's bad, look at the whole grain industry. U.S. dietary guidelines recommend that Americans triple their consumption of whole grain foods, and doctors tell their patients to eat them every day. But when Harvard researchers compared the nutrient composition of 545 grain products, they found that those labeled with the whole grain stamp contained more calories and sugar than those without the stamp. The Harvard professor said some whole grain foods can increase hunger and the risk for diseases related to insulin resistance like diabetes and heart disease. The truth is, the whole grain industry is one fake health food racket. These foods can even cause oxidative stress, a deadly internal irritation. Harvard research found that oxidative stress damages DNA and leads to type 2 diabetes, dementia, atherosclerosis, and metabolic failure over time. But when you think US dietary guidelines are mostly financed by big pharma and big food lobbies, it makes sense why they want us to be fat and sick. It's like leaving a fox in charge of the chicken coop. So how about weight loss injections? Apart from the risky side effects, as soon as you stop the injections, the rebound fat comes back with a vengeance, even worse than with the diet. Plus, you risk stomach paralysis, and nobody wants to take weekly injections for the rest of their life. So don't feel bad you tried and failed to lose weight. It's not your fault. You were given wrong advice. That's all. And the good news is, there's a way to fix it fast and burn off every last pound without diets or working out. See, the real key to losing all your excess weight without following some diet or workout is something you never hear about in the US, but we know all about it here in Japan. What is it, doctor? I asked him. Lipolysis, he replied. Lipolysis? What's that? I had no idea. Lipolysis is when your body breaks down fat and converts it to glycerol and free fatty acids, which are sent to your muscles to be burned up as energy, he replied. The more efficient lipolysis is, the faster you burn fat and the leaner you become. Anyone who's skinny and eating their favorite foods every day isn't special. They just have a faster rate of lipolysis, like Japanese people. They eat carbs, dessert, and drink Japanese beer and burn it all off because they have a much higher rate of lipolysis. In Nagano, their lipolysis rate is as fast as it gets, about 700% higher than us. So how do you activate lipolysis and burn all your fat? Well, scientists used to believe lipolysis could only be triggered by extreme workouts, but then they discovered Nagano, and they found you can activate it by simply blending some powerful herbs together, same as Nagano people do. All you have to do is add powerful metabolic nutrients called catechins to your water each morning. The metabolic reaction helps protect you from oxidative stress, triggers lipolysis, and dissolves fat so you can use it as energy. Have you ever poured Drano or baking soda with vinegar down a drain that's clogged with fat? If so, you know the chemical reaction dissolves the fat in the pipes and flushes it out. Adding catechins to water has the same effect. The metabolic reaction dissolves fat from your belly, back, hips, butt, thighs, and face like a kind of Drano for your body. The fat gets converted to glycerol and free fatty acids to use as energy and brain power for your day ahead. You start burning stubborn fat around your body and converting it to pure energy. Your brain feels as sharp as a tack. Catechins help you maintain a youthful, glowing skin, support brain health, maintain healthy arteries and blood sugar, and fight oxidative stress, the root cause of belly fat. That's why Japanese people look so young and live much longer than Americans. In Nagano, people add catechin-rich plants to their morning drink to burn fat all day. He gave me the list of plants, including the quantities and how to mix them just right so the effect would be the most potent. I was still surprised because I'd always been told that diets and exercise were the only way to lose weight. But Dr. Hiroshi told me no diet would really work. At best, you'd lose a few pounds, but with the failure rate of diets at 95%, you'd be wasting your time. On the other hand, when you target the root cause of belly fat, weight loss is much faster and easier because your internal fat-burning mechanism is turned up to full. He reassured me that there was a wealth of science scientific proof behind his solution, and I only had to look at Nagano people to see that it worked better than anything. I thanked him, and when I got back to the US, I started researching in a university library a couple of hours from home and found out some astonishing stuff about catechins. Most people don't know you have two types of metabolism. One is your active metabolism. That's when you move around or exercise, and it accounts for only 20% of active calorie burning. The other one is your resting metabolism. Your resting metabolism burns fat and calories in the background when you're sleeping or sitting around doing nothing. This metabolism does up to 80% of calorie burning. Imagine your metabolism is an iceberg. Your resting metabolism is the huge part underwater that you can't see, and catechins are the key that activates your resting metabolism. A Tufts University study found catechin-rich tea burns 25 times more fat than diet soda. Harvard says catechins accelerate weight loss. Johns Hopkins links them to sharper brain health. Now scientists are racing to replicate these effects in a synthetic drug. But the real magic is already in nature and concentrated inside what we call the Nagano tonic. It blends the most powerful fat-fighting plants. Camu Camu instantly sparks your metabolism and midsection fat loss. EGCG supercharges fat burning, especially after coffee. Tarexicum flour detoxes the liver and flush belly fat. Memortia, Carantia turns carbs into energy instead of fat. Chromium-rich Asian fruits crush cravings and stabilize blood sugar, and Panax melts fat and ignites your sex drive in days. Each ingredient is backed by real studies, and when combined, they work like a fat-burning fusion reactor. Just mix it in water. That's it. It's the secret behind why people in Nagano stay slim, energized, and vibrant from age 19 to 90. Dr. Hiroshi made me promise to share this formula with the American people.
I imagined how easy it would be to melt fat with this powerful combination of plants. You'd be burning off burgers, pizza, ice cream. Let's face it, the Japanese are light years ahead of us on this. They look younger, live longer, and almost nobody's overweight.
So why isn't this blend being used in the US to end the obesity epidemic? I asked Dr. Hiroshi. Americans will become as slim and healthy as Nagano people in months. I already took it to the weight loss and pharma industry giants to publish it, he replied. They've known about it for years, but they buried the research so they could develop their weight loss drugs and keep selling their harmful diets. See, telling people how to lose weight would have meant an end to their easy profits. They know that if Americans stay overweight, they can sell them diets, weight loss medication, and weight loss meals for life. They see overweight people as a cash cow to be milked for every cent. That's why US doctors are trained to prescribe pharmaceuticals to treat the symptoms instead of fixing the root cause. It's how pharma companies make billions of dollars. In Japan, doctors will recommend this kind of tonic to anyone over 35. That explains why they're the slimmest, longest living people on the planet. It all started making sense to me, why I'd never been able to lose weight. I never targeted the cause of my belly fat like they did in Japan. I wanted to try the tonic, but I soon realized it was a huge challenge to source the ingredients. Suppliers took months to deliver, and then I had to grind, chop, and dry the plants before mixing them exactly as Dr. Hiroshi instructed. It was a lot of work, and I almost gave up a few times. It was only the thought of being around for my kids that kept me going. Then, one beautiful spring morning as the sun was shining, we finally had our first ever Nagano fat-burning water in front of us. But I couldn't help feeling skeptical after years of failure with diet and exercise. I drank it down and didn't expect anything. Then I noticed something strange happening later. I felt a kind of new energy pulsing through me. I slept deeply that night. When I woke up, I'd lost 2.8 pounds. I thought nothing of it. But to my astonishment, it kept going. I lost 10, then 20, then 30 pounds. I literally watched my belly shrinking before my eyes. I had to make 3 new holes in my belt as my waist shrunk so much. I found my clothes from 10 years ago, and it felt so good to be wearing them and looking good again. I started jumping out of bed each day, bursting with energy. I slept like a log every night and stopped snoring. My belly and back fat melted off completely. My face and neck got back to normal. The old me was back.
The effect on my whole life was remarkable. Guys started respecting me more, women started smiling at me more and touching their hair, but I only had eyes for my amazing wife, which was a good thing too, because our love life was on fire.
Amy had been taking the fat-burning drink too, and her results were even better than mine. She was skeptical, but sure enough, as the tonic got to work, her fat started to melt away too. She lost inches from her waist and toned up her belly, buns, arms, thighs, and hips. She was burning up her food like rocket fuel. Week by week, I watched the fat melt from her frame. Her face became slimmer, and she looked younger and prettier. She dropped 4 dress sizes in only weeks. Her skin tightened up and looked smoother and more radiant. In just weeks, she looked 10 years younger, and she was delighted to treat herself to a whole new wardrobe. She was overjoyed to fit back into those figure-hugging dresses, yoga pants, and even sexy t-shirts that showed off her new, gorgeous midriff. She started turning heads. After dropping 42 pounds, she looked stunning, confident, and sexy, and I was proud to be seen with her. And our love life was truly back. We were like blissfully happy newlyweds again, enjoying night after night of amazing passion. We felt closer than ever. We revived that special, loving connection between us. Friends, neighbors, and family members were blown away by our transformations and newfound happiness. Most were happy for us, but some were envious, thinking we must have had surgery or somehow cheated. Our doctor couldn't believe it as he had read our health reports. "I'm not sure what you're doing, but keep doing it," he said with a confused look on his face.
But it soon became much harder. Suppliers were taking longer to deliver the ingredients or were out of stock. I called Dr. Hiroshi asking if he could help. "These powerful ingredients are rare and in demand," he told me. "Let me see what I can do."
Next morning, British weight loss consultant Dr. Robert Maddox called me. I immediately felt at ease because Dr. Maddox was so professional, trustworthy, and experienced. He'd been helping athletes, movie actors, and wealthy people stay lean and fit for life for years. Dr. Hiroshi is the most talented doctor I've ever met, he told me. "I've seen all the studies about this newly discovered cause of weight gain, and the research is entirely accurate. Millions of Americans are stuck in dangerous fat storage mode because of oxidative stress inflaming their insides and slowing metabolism. Most people don't realize it, but their lives are at risk. According to studies, you're twice as likely to get struck by a sudden heart attack. You're 71% more likely to get type 2 diabetes and 42% more likely to suffer from depression. The good news is, once we formulate these powerful plants, any man or woman can target this dangerous root cause of fat with laser precision. Now, for the tonic to be 100% effective, you must combine the ingredients in exact ratios and take it at the right time. That's what creates the powerful catalytic effect that eliminates belly fat." Before we finalized the formula, Dr. Maddox granted one special request. He added a potency blend, a high-octane cocktail of powerful roots and herbs to fire up metabolism and help even the most stubborn belly fat vanish. This was designed for those who've tried everything and nothing worked. Here's what's inside. Cinnamon cassia. This warm, delicious spice targets belly fat directly and helps maintain healthy blood sugar, according to a 2022 study from Portugal. Ashwagandha, the ancient adaptogen that boosts metabolism, deepens sleep, and reignites your libido. Berry and citrus polyphenols, natural slimming compounds that rejuvenate your body from the inside out. In fact, the US Army tested citrus pectin, one polyphenol, and found it cut hunger for 4 hours after eating. And Dr. Maddox didn't stop there. He sourced every ingredient from certified global suppliers, then worked with a top-tier FDA-approved lab in the US to blend it into a delicious morning powder. Each batch is triple tested for purity, quality, and potency, so what you're getting isn't just safe, it's elite-grade nutrition built to transform your metabolism from day one. And on top of all that, it had to taste delicious when mixed as a tonic. After 4 months, the team of researchers and formulators made an incredible breakthrough. After testing 232 different combinations of this potent formula, they came up with one that simply blew away all the others in terms of results. The lead researcher called me, breathless with excitement, inviting me to try it. I told Dr. Maddox we had to be 100% sure. Most men and women who are going to try this have struggled for years, I told him. He reminded me of the huge amount of scientific proof from reputable institutions around the world that backed up this tonic formula. Plus, they'd made it into a strongly bioavailable powder that's packed with high-end nutrients. The powerful nutrients are much more readily absorbed by your body when they're mixed with water, Dr. Maddox explained.
You better believe I told him to ship it right away. When the powder arrived the next morning, I mixed a single scoop with water. That was my first glass of Nagano tonic made right here in the USA, and it tasted even better than the original. Sure enough, my steady fat burning continued week after week.
All in all, I melted away an amazing 59 pounds of fat and got down to 176 pounds. We knew it wouldn't be right to keep this breakthrough hidden when millions of others out there were struggling with their weight. But we knew we had to test the high-powered formula with as many people as possible first. Through Dr. Maddox's network, we found 1,400 overweight people of all ages, men and women overweight by anywhere from 10 pounds to 92 pounds. Some had gained their weight recently, others had been suffering for decades and were terrified of suddenly dying from a heart attack or stroke. Some were skeptical because they'd taken supplements before and hadn't dropped a single pound. With this tonic, it's like night and day compared to anything else, Dr. Maddox told them. Most supplements come from unregulated places overseas and are full of filler products like rice flour or who knows what. They're not bioavailable after you swallow them, meaning your body breaks them down and literally pees them out. That's why you get no benefits from them. This powder is completely different because your body absorbs all the high-grade nutrients. I wasn't sure what would happen, but the results shocked us. Men and women of all ages were burning off as many pounds as they liked. The average weight loss was 28 pounds, and 93% said they reached their ideal weight. The other 7% said they lost weight, and they were still delighted with the results, especially since losing just 10 or 20 pounds can add years to your life. That's when I started sharing the formula with my buddies who were also struggling with their weight. This is John. He'd been suffering from sluggish energy and belly fat since his divorce. His doctor was upset about his high blood sugar. He thought it was all baloney, and he needed a diet or injections to drop some weight. With the help of this tonic, John dropped 29 pounds, and his glucose levels are looking great. He can't believe how much his love life perked up, and he doesn't need his medications anymore. And And this is Trudy. She thought she'd be stuck forever in dangerous fat storage mode with high cholesterol, and she couldn't exercise due to her knee pain. She was concerned about potential side effects, but Dr. Maddox explained how Nagano Tonic's a clean and natural solution, and side effects are very unlikely because it's like eating superfoods. And thanks to a simple glass of Nagano Tonic each morning, she eliminated her cravings for unhealthy food, dropped 34 pounds, and now she has energy to burn. Her skin is glowing, her health markers are great, and her husband Mike is excited about how hot his wife looks these days. And this is Lisa and Greg. I had to practically force them to try out the Nagano Tonic because they were so skeptical. They didn't want to give up their favorite foods or do any exercise. But now they drink it every day, even on vacation. After a few weeks, we were swamped by emails from grateful people thanking us and saying they were astonished by their rapid weight loss. They dropped anywhere between 10 and 90 pounds without restrictive diets or exercise. Many proudly sent us photos of their new, lean bodies. They've revved up their energy levels, electrified their sex drives, and wiped out brain fog. People love the simplicity of this done-for-you tonic they could mix and drink in 10 seconds flat every morning. It was time to share this amazing breakthrough formula online with as many people as I could, like I said I would.
I am already 31 pounds down.
I don't feel the need to hold in my belly fat, and I have so much more confidence in public.
I went out and did what you said and lost 27 pounds so far.
I'm telling you, I was blown away. After only 2 weeks, I lost 20 some odd pounds.
I'm down 17 pounds. I feel a boost in my metabolism, and I have energy to play with my kids.
6 weeks later, I am down 27.5 pounds. Even my skinny jeans have room in them now. All of my friends and family are telling me that I look amazing, and I am just loving it.
I'm down 34 pounds, with more coming off every week. I no longer feel drained, and I don't have to take multiple rests during any of my daily activities.
Eat less, and I've lost 14 pounds so far in a short time. It's a great start, and I can't wait to see how far this takes me.
I love helping people out, and I can't wait to help you out too. I'm happy to tell you that you too can get the done-for-you version of Nagano Tonic yourself. I'm proud to introduce to you the Nagano Fat Burning Tonic, the most potent fat-melting solution ever made, based on the delicious fat-burning tonic of the healthiest population on the planet. Nagano Fat Burning Tonic is now helping tens of thousands of men and women take back control of their weight, their energy, and their lives as they free themselves from unwanted fat. Nagano Tonic is tasty, refreshing, super easy to consume, and you can mix it up in no time. Add 1 scoop to your water or tonic every morning, then go enjoy your day as you burn fat nonstop for 24 hours. You'll be flooded with powerful energy, feel great about your body, and say goodbye to embarrassment and frustration about your weight. Nagano Fat Burning Tonic is made right here in the USA in a facility certified by the FDA for its good manufacturing practices. It's made with ingredients found in nature and has no known side effects. It contains no allergens or stimulants and is soy-free, dairy-free, gluten-free, and vegetarian. And it can be delivered to your doorstep in a few short days. Can you imagine fitting back into your favorite clothes? Or confidently shopping for clothes and not worrying about your size? How about walking down the street and getting admiring looks and compliments again? Think about how amazing it will feel to walk around with that tight, toned body, looking and feeling so much better than anyone else your age. Nagano Tonic works wonders for sparking up your love life. Be ready for that. I should warn you that there will be people who will think you've cheated. Some might be envious of your slim, youthful, and attractive body. And it's worth it to feel this confident, proud, and happy again.
It warms my heart to have this opportunity to change your entire life like I did mine. Because I know exactly what you're going through. I've been there myself. I've felt the anxiety, the pain, and the frustration, and I know how your weight can have a devastating effect on your self-image, your confidence, and your social life.
But the good news is, by targeting the true root cause of unwanted belly fat, you trigger a powerful domino effect on your entire life. You get a toned, attractive body, people smile at you and treat you better, you're the life and soul of the party. You get admiring looks and compliments, you could get a promotion or a pay raise. You save a fortune in medical expenses, you feel so confident about your future. For me to share this opportunity with you, the chance to finally get your life back is a blessing. The Nagano Fat Burning Tonic is the key that opens the door to happiness for you. And when you say yes to the Nagano Fat Burning Tonic, you walk right through that door to your beautiful, sunny new life, where you feel confident about your body, where your favorite clothes fit perfectly again, where you glimpse your reflection in the shop window and see a lean, toned body you can be proud of, where others will be dying to know the secret of how you look so young, slim, and full of energy, where you can play with your kids or grandkids all day long, then head out to a restaurant and enjoy a delicious meal, where you feel like $1 million about your body.
Soon, Nagano Fat Burning Tonic will cost only $197 a bottle, but you won't pay that today. For a limited time only, to make it easy for you to invest in your health, well-being, vitality, energy, self-esteem, and quality of life. Because I know you're doing the right thing for yourself and your family, I'm going to give you a special one-time limited deal.
You can get your hands on the Nagano Fat Burning Tonic and invest in your health, happiness, and future for only $69 per bottle for a 2-month supply. But hold on, because today only you can claim huge discounts and save yourself a fortune if you sign up for a 4 or 6 pack. You get the VIP super low prices. Getting the 6-pack is like buying the 4-pack, but with 2 bottles free. We've never done prices this low, but I'll do anything to help you out. And if it means saving you money and improving your results, I'll do that. Plus, I'll even throw in 3 high-value free bonuses worth $147, which you're going to love when you order the 4 or 6-pack in the next 20 minutes. If you order in the next 20 minutes, I'll even throw in free US shipping on all bulk packages. Hurry and choose your best option below. The clock is ticking. This offer won't last. I don't want you to miss out when so many others are getting such incredible results. I don't want you coming back here later today to see this offer has expired or we're out of stock on the most popular bulk packages. What's more, scientific research shows that taking Nagano Tonic for 6 months gives you a much better chance of getting into the best shape of your life. You'll open the floodgates to even more amazing health benefits each month that goes by as the nutrients work their way through your body. You'll reach peak fat melting at 6 months, which is why most people get the 6-month pack for best results and ultra low prices. Even better, I'm gonna throw in a free 6-month guarantee if you order in the next 20 minutes. Yes, that's right, and no, I'm not crazy. I want you to feel completely at ease, and I absolutely guarantee Nagano Tonic will get you results, or you get every cent back for a whole 6 months. You don't have to decide today. Try it out and see how great you feel when you look in the mirror in a few weeks. If Nagano Fat Burning Tonic is still in stock, you'll see 3 money-saving options below this video until our limited supply runs out. All you need to do is click on the best option below to start your risk-free order. You'll be taken to the next screen, which looks like this, where you can enter your details and complete your order. From there on, you can relax as your order is confirmed by a friendly warehouse who ship it to you fast. You'll get Nagano Tonic delivered to your doorstep in a few short days to dissolve the unwanted fat around your body and face. It's a single, one-time payment. There are no hidden charges and no auto-ship subscriptions. I dislike those as much as you do. People have begun hoarding Nagano Tonic, and we've run out of stock 8 times already. The minute people see it's in stock again, they order as many bottles as they can, sometimes 12 or 24. And there's not much I can do about that except recommend that you get enough to cover yourself for the next few months or longer, since running out of stock is something that happens all the time with these rare nutrients.
Just think of it. You're melting fat, your energy levels are soaring, your sex drive is firing on all cylinders, and all that for pocket change. If you're ready to take advantage of these deep discounts, go right ahead. Click on the best package below to start your order.
Nagano Tonic isn't available anywhere else but right here. Not on Amazon, Walmart, not in stores or elsewhere online. Only right here on this safe, secure website. Your order is covered by a rock-solid money-back guarantee for 6 months, which means it's entirely risk-free. Now it's your turn to experience the most powerful transformation of your life. I know not everyone's ready for the life-transforming effect of this powerful tonic. I understand it could be too big of a transformation for some. If that's the case, Nagano Tonic isn't for you, and that's fine. However, if you do leave this website now, you may miss out on something that gets you the body you've been dreaming of for years.
If there's still a little voice in your head telling you to be skeptical, I totally get that. And that's why I've added a 100% satisfaction or money-back guarantee to Nagano Tonic for 6 months. I'm so confident that Nagano Tonic will blow your mind that I'm even guaranteeing you'll get the dream body you want. If Nagano Tonic doesn't transform your entire life, you'll get every cent back, even if you use the bottles.
You just contact our friendly customer service for a full, no questions asked refund. In fact, I insist on giving you several $100s worth of weight loss products for free to thank you for trying. That's how much I believe it will transform your life. There's no pressure at all, as you have a full 180 days to test drive Nagano Tonic. Click on your best Nagano Tonic option below and have it delivered to your front door in a few short days. Then you can relax as you're covered by our money-back guarantee for a full 6 months. I want the very best for you and your health. So I'll go one better when you get started with the 4 or 6 packs today. When you order a 4 or 6 pack, you'll also get the following bonuses for free. The first bonus is the Nagano Anti-Aging Blueprint. Dr. Hiroshi himself sent a boatload of secret strategies to help you look and feel young and fresh right into your advanced years. In this exclusive book, you will find breakthrough ways to power up your daily energy levels, how to trick your body to sleep better, burn fat, and regenerate cells while you sleep, so you bounce out of bed with a smile each morning. A powerful visualization that makes it easy to stay calm, focused, and relaxed all day. How to instantly boost your love life with powerful aphrodisiac foods and drinks. How to maintain radiant, glowing skin that keeps you looking healthy and young. Tricks to maintain healthy blood sugar, cholesterol, arteries, and heart so you stay healthy and carefree right into your golden years. What to eat for dinner in order to melt twice the amount of fat all night long, and much, much more that you're going to love. You don't need to change your diet one bit. Just make a few simple tweaks and that's it. The second free bonus you'll get with 4 and 6 packs of Nagano Tonic is our energy-boosting smoothie recipes. With these delicious, nutrient-rich smoothies, you'll be bursting with energy all day long. The herbs, foods, and spices fight against pain and deadly conditions all day long. They taste delicious, especially my favorite, the chocolate smoothie. They boost energy, curb cravings, and enhance fat loss all day long, allowing you to get even more impressive results from Nagano Tonic to get you and your entire family feeling super healthy, young, and full of energy. And you'll get another surprise free book shipped to you, a proven blueprint that allows you to eat all your favorite foods like pizza, pasta, steak, and ice cream, all while getting leaner by the day. You'll get all this along with free VIP coaching with your order. You heard that right. You get automatic free lifetime membership to our online VIP coaching program to help you every step of the way. Feel free to ask our team of specialists any questions you like and get access to an entire library of incredible weight loss strategies. The value of these free bonuses comes to several $100s, and you can keep them forever. To get your hands on these incredible free bonuses, simply click below to get instant access along with your order of Nagano Tonic 4 or 6 packs today. All that remains is to experience the pleasurable metabolism boosting effects as Nagano Tonic dissolves fat around your organs and activates your internal fat burning mechanism, enhancing your energy and revitalizing your brain, supporting healthy digestion, healthy blood sugar and cholesterol, lowering cravings, and giving you back that spark of your youth. Click below and choose your best option to get started with your new life with Nagano Tonic. The 4 and 6 month packs will be the most powerful tools to reach your goal weight and help you torch every bit of extra fat. Remember, when you order any of the bulk packages, you'll save even more, and you'll qualify for the incredible free bonuses: the Nagano Anti-Aging Guide, the energy boosting smoothie recipes, free VIP coaching, and a cheat food guide to help you eat whatever you want and become leaner by the day, all free with your order. I want you to know I care deeply about you getting the best results you can. Nothing would make me happier than you looking in the mirror and loving the body and face you see in a few weeks' time. You may have been disappointed before by people who make all sorts of promises to you about weight loss. I want you to know Nagano Tonic is absolutely nothing like other weight loss supplements out there. It's a powerful tonic, which means you absorb the powerful nutrients far better than any supplement. It's based on sound science, not some random theory.
Now, maybe you're thinking you can't lose the 30, 50, or 80 pounds that you need to lose. I think you will. But even if you lose only 10 or 20 pounds, it'll be easily worth it.
It can add years to your life and save you a fortune in medical expenses. Remember, Nagano Tonic is fully guaranteed for the next 6 months. You either love it or you'll get all your money back. If you're still here, you probably know you have 3 options. Your first choice is to find these ingredients yourself and mix them into a tonic. You could do that, but you'll see the cost is almost 3 times more than what you'll pay with Nagano Tonic. Not to mention the time you're spending finding them, mixing and measuring them. You'll be back here next month to get Nagano Tonic, but it may be too late to take advantage of this special offer by then. You could try leaving this website and doing nothing. That means nothing changes about your weight and how you feel about it. You'll stay frustrated because you can't lose weight even when you do everything right. Maybe you suffer from weight-related medical conditions that make you worried for your future. Will you be around for your kids or grandkids? I'm sorry to say, being overweight means a slow, painful deterioration of your health over the next 10 years. The negative effect on your self-worth and your confidence and putting your life at huge risk increases each month that goes by. Look, I know I'm being a little tough on you here, but this is the honest truth. Your chances of a sudden heart attack, stroke, and diabetes increase each month you do nothing about your weight. I don't want you to look back and wonder about what could have been if you'd only tried this tonic. I want the best for you, and I mean that. When you get started with Nagano Tonic and the incredible free bonuses, you're giving yourself every chance of success. You'll be opening the door to happiness, confidence, energy, and vitality with a brand new life. A life where you catch your reflection in the shop window and marvel at how slim and toned you look. You'll feel confident, happy, and positive with your incredible transformation of the past months. You'll walk down the street with a spring in your step, so delighted to get admiring looks and compliments. You'll slip easily into a new set of slim clothes and feel great again. You'll enjoy being seen at the beach or the pool with the confidence of someone who looks amazing for your age. You'll never worry about what you eat. Family members and friends will be blown away with how you did it so fast. When I lost 59 pounds, my cousin Paul even thought I got surgery. He couldn't believe how much I changed. Can you imagine how wonderful you'll feel to know you got the lean, toned body you deserve? You finally did it. And what's great is there's no risk because Nagano Tonic is fully guaranteed for 6 months. Click below to get started. The order process is fully safe and secure. Your details are 100% safe and encrypted with the same technology used by big retailers and banks. Our helpful customer service team and VIP coaches are here waiting for you. Nagano Tonic is ready for you. When you click below and get started, our friendly warehouse team will prepare your order to ship and be at your doorstep in a few short days. When you take action, you're taking that first important step towards a new happy future. You make the smart choice for yourself and your family. And you're signing up to something proven to work. That's what I've put my name to. That's what I'm guaranteeing for the next 180 days for you. I've made it as easy as I can for anyone to get their hands on this formula. It's as safe as if you were ordering a product on Amazon, except Nagano Tonic is only here on this website and nowhere else. And all you need to do is click below and start right away on your new journey. Thank you kindly for your time, and it's been a real pleasure talking to you. Still here? You probably have a few questions that need answering. That's perfectly normal and I understand. And I'll do my best to answer them right now. Is Nagano Tonic safe? Yes, absolutely. Nagano Tonic is made of healthy and naturally occurring nutrients with no known side effects. It's produced in a lab certified by the FDA, tested for quality and purity, and above all safety. You can relax as you mix up a Nagano Tonic each morning, safe in the knowledge that nutrients can only be beneficial for your body and brain. There are no problems with feeling jittery or strange like you may do with other supplements. Nothing works for me. How do I know Nagano Tonic will? That's a great question. To start, Nagano Tonic is based on science that you've seen with your own eyes. What's more, Nagano Tonic is a powder that mixes with water. Science tells us you'll absorb these powerful nutrients much better than if they were a capsule. The effect will be remarkable. Now, Nagano Tonic works for almost everyone, but as you know, nothing works for 100% of people, and that's why we provide you with a rock-solid satisfaction guarantee. How does the guarantee work? From the moment you order, Nagano Tonic is fully guaranteed for a full 180 days, or you get every cent back. That means if you change your mind, decide it's not for you, or if you aren't anything but completely satisfied by the results you see, even if you've used up your order, simply contact our helpful customer service through the secure website 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and our friendly staff will gladly refund you. No questions asked. How do I take Nagano Tonic? To enjoy the maximum benefits of Nagano Tonic, simply mix a single scoop with water or another beverage of your choice and drink it once a day in the morning. We provide a small scoop for you along with your order of Nagano Tonic, so the precise quantity is already measured out for you. All you need to do is mix it and drink it down. Then you can sit back and enjoy the feeling as the powerful nutrients work their way through your body. Can everyone take Nagano Tonic? Every adult over 18, man or woman of any age, can safely take Nagano Tonic. It doesn't make any difference how much extra weight you're carrying, if you feel like your age is working against you, or even if you feel like nothing ever works for you. We understand that there's every kind of woman or man out there who wants to drop weight, and that's why we made Nagano Tonic for everyone. If you have a medical condition, talk to your doctor first to be sure you can take Nagano Tonic. Otherwise, no matter your age, sex, size, shape, you can take Nagano Tonic. How many bottles should I buy? To enjoy the peak benefits of Nagano Tonic, it's best to continue taking it for 3, 6, or even 12 months. Most people we personally know are happy to take Nagano Tonic every month because, quite simply, they feel so full of energy and vitality and are delighted with what they see in the mirror. And that's why we offer deep discounts on the 4 and 6 packs of Nagano Tonic, because we want to make it as easy as possible for you to get the maximum benefits. If a 4 or 6 pack is out of your reach, or you prefer to start with a 2 pack, we absolutely understand. That's why a 2-bottle starter option is here for you too. Is Nagano Tonic available anywhere else? Nagano Tonic is only available right here on this website. It's not available on Amazon, eBay, or anywhere else at all. Some vendors have tried to produce cheap, unsafe imitations of Nagano Tonic. However, the only place to get the authentic version is right here when you click on your best option below. How long will Nagano Tonic be in stock for? Nagano Tonic contains rare and exotic ingredients that are hard to find. We trust our suppliers, but we face a constant battle to keep this potent breakfast shake available. We cannot guarantee stock beyond the next few days. And while we do everything we can to keep prices down at these super affordable levels, it is becoming increasingly hard for us. This is why it's best to get started with Nagano Tonic now by clicking on your best option below. If it's still in stock and available, you'll be able to fill in your details. What do I have to do to get Nagano Tonic? To enjoy Nagano Tonic and begin your new journey to a life full of vitality, energy, and happiness, simply click on your best option below on the next page, enter your details, and confirm your order. Your order will be sent to our friendly warehouse team, who will prepare it for you and send you a shipping notification. You can get started with Nagano Tonic in a few short days. Click on your best option below to take advantage while Nagano Tonic is still available for you. It's been a real pleasure talking to you, and from my heart, I wish you and your family the very best.